Yo guys, what is up? This is the Silver Savage here, back at it again with another YouTube video, and today we are here with some Minecraft Better Together update gameplay. I am playing survival mode, and yeah, that's just pretty much it. Might be another game to this, or this might be this one, depending on how long the video is. But as the title of this video, as you say, this is the ACBALAN response video redone. I looked at the original video, and the audio was just really bad, and I sounded really stupid, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just redo the video now today. Now, if you don't know the backstory, obviously go watch the previous video in the ACBALAN. But if you don't know, just a little recap. Basically, me and him had an argument. He said he was gonna block me in front of me for pretty much little to no reason, or a small reason that wasn't even that big of a deal. He said he was going to tell me with his friend, because he said him and his friend had evidence against me to say and prove to me how he was a bad person. And this was basically his response to that when I asked him about it, pretty much. So here we go. So I'm actually going to look at the messages this time, because last time when I made the video, I just didn't look at the messages. It was going off from memory. So this time, I'm going to go off from messages. So I started off by saying so. This is like a day after, around like 7 o'clock. So he could have had just not been online, so I sent him so, no response. About 4 days later, the Overwatch Halloween event had dropped, and I always tell him when an event drops because he always forgets, or he's updating, or he's just not online. He always ends up forgetting, so I'm, to me, trying to still make amends, being a nice person. I'm like, hey, Overwatch events came out today. And about, a couple minutes go by, no response. I'm like, you're welcome. And he says, did I ask? Gunshot, just I should just edit it in. I'm probably might edit this video a little bit, just like a gunshot sound effect. So he's like, I'm like, really? You're still being a dick about it? Like, you're still really being mean for no reason? He said, like, well, you're being unnecessary. I'm just like, this is my response. I'm like, just telling you that the event came out because you always forget. So he said, still, I thought it would go through your head by now. Stop talking to me. I'm not the person to just block somebody over an argument. And he's like, get, like saying get, like get out, I'm guessing. I don't know if he was correcting himself. I'm looking at the message. He's pretty good on grammar. I'm not really, unless I'm not paying attention or something, but it's pretty good on grammar. So I just even get, like, just get, like, get out. Get out of here. I'm like, all I did was tell you that the events was today. Why you gotta be such an a-hole about it? He said, dang, you're stubborn. We said, damn, but you know how YouTube is with people nowadays. So he's like, damn, you're stubborn. It's not just the event thing. It's everything. Boy, stop talking to me. I'm like, alright, so we're going to make amends right here, right now. This is either going to be a break or finish for me. So I keep pushing. I keep going. I'm going to try to get an explanation out of this dude. I'm like, still waiting for an explanation on what I did. He says, like I said, there's no point in even trying with you. You have shown that you won't understand when a person don't understand through stubbornness. That's when I just leave them to figure it out on their own. I mean, like, I tried to and blah blah blah. He starts talking about his family stuff. I'm not gonna go ahead and read that, and that's his own personal business. I'm not gonna go ahead and read that. So he said, and then this starts sound, which is true. I'm like, you just can't randomly say something like that and then just says leave. I'm gone with no explanation. And I'm like, plus you and your friend said that you're going to give me an explanation when I never got. He said, I've been told you this. He said, I forgot half of my day, and but when a person tells you something important, I usually remember. So I'm thinking, then why don't you remember what you said to me? Because apparently that just must mean that it wasn't important enough for you to remember, so therefore this doesn't mean anything to me. And yeah, so anyway, so he's like, nope, I'm done. If you want me to block you, then I'll do it. I'm like, and I asked you to tell me what day it was, and you didn't. He said, that's because I can't remember half the day. Reasonable. I'm like, funny thing is, I probably remember. He said, exactly. So I'm like, what are we arguing about then? I don't understand what we're arguing about at this point. I'm like, so, if I remember what I did, which I know what I did. So if you, like in the last video, me and him had a little bit of an argument in the last video. That I'm gonna go ahead and kind of explain a little bit. Me and him, I was just trolling around on Minecraft. I wasn't griefing. I was just messing with him, doing petty stuff, asking dumb questions with giving a dumb answer, but it made sense. And he kicked me that day randomly, and I was like, okay, he's mad. So after that day, he just didn't talk to me pretty much until I messaged him asking what was going on, and he randomly said that I was being a mean person, I was a bad friend, blah blah blah. I'm just like, really? So, like I said, I thought it was over some, like, Lucio game we played, because we had played gun game one time, the Overwatch version, and both times he played, he was like, nah, you're gonna rematch me, you gotta rematch me, and I didn't want to rematch him just for the strict fact that when we play gun game, we start in Overwatch, you start from Doomfist, we go all the way to the last heroes in Yada, and it takes a while when we have pretty much an equal skill level. It took us an hour both times. He's like, rematch, he's like, oh no, you're scared, you're scared, you're scared. But the second time around, I was like, I bet you I'm better at Lucio than you. So he was like, alright, bet. So we 1v1, I beat him the first time. He says, don't grab any health packs. I'm like, okay, that's cool. He beats me the second time, so I was like, okay, it's 1-1. He's like, no, it's 0-1. I'm like, well, you didn't tell me I can get a health pack, so just make it 1-1. So I ended up beating him 2 times. I'm like, alright, that's 3-1. He said, well, it's 2-1. And I'm like, and we just go back and forth, and he finally admits, okay, 3-1, fine. But he said, no one said we're gonna stop at 3-1. So either pick 5 or 7. I'm like, no, we can just stop here. We've been playing for like 20 minutes. And he's like, no, don't do this. I was like, okay, fine. You go to 5, and he's like, nope, you never said we're going to 5, so let's go to 7. I was like, no, I'm done with you, and I switched heroes. And, you know, that's pretty much what happened from there. That's the only thing I remember ever doing wrong. We've had some debates, like, in the past, but, like, there were just debates, like friendly debates, like whether I thought Minecraft was going to get mods or not someday on the console, and explained to him how I thought that eventually they would get mods, which probably won't happen, and we just freaking debated back and forth, and I couldn't think of anything else. So after I say with the message, said, so what are you arguing about? He says, bye, I'm over it, blocked. So I send like a little sass when I was like, okay, fine, do it. Just wanted to play a game with a friend. And he's like, oh yeah, if this is a prank, F you, because I didn't need to go through this shit again. I'm like, it's not. He said, then I revoked that statement. I was like, can I just say, you know, sorry, which I take back, because I wouldn't say sorry because I didn't do anything, and be friends. And, well, next day I'm like, well, I tried being a bigger man, F you. And he's like, okay. I sent okay by accident to him, and today I sent GG so I can get the message back to do this video to you guys. And that's basically the end of this ACBALAN story. We haven't talked since. I have actually tried on my other account, to Gun6 account, to message him saying, hey, asked him a question, asking about the when shaders are supposed to be coming, because every video I looked at were like from months ago, and it didn't really, you know, show anything, and I don't really care about. I don't play Minecraft as much as I do anymore. And yeah, so but any chance if ACBALAN does end up watching this video, I might just send it to him directly. I want you to know that I'm still willing to be friends with you. Like, I really, like, we did collabs together, dude. We had fun, and you really just, you know, got mad. I don't know, like, if something happened at the time, and just unblocked me and got mad at me. I've tried multiple times, you know, talk to you, like, after reading the situation, and you just blocked me, and I'm just like, you know, hey, I mean, stuff happens, you know, stuff happens like this, so. But if he does end up seeing this video, I'm still open to any messages. We just can forget about it. You don't have to explain anything to me. We can just play the game of Overwatch. We can just play Overwatch or any other game. I don't really care at this point. You know, just want to, you know, have somebody else to play with. And like, we played for like a good year. Like, I met him back, you know, about 2016. And we played for like a good year together. Like, so I'm like, yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, though. I just wanted to make this quick little video for you guys. Double upload, dab. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. Don't forget to share this video because I'll get more likes, more comments, and more subscribers. Peace out.